Hello, my beautiful listeners, and welcome to Life Podcast, a show where we explore various aspects of our existence to create an empowering life. Today, there are so many people who want an ideal life, but so few who make the effort to master their life. In fact, listen to this story that happened recently. A friend of mine went on a vacation to a place with lots of sunshine. This is something he had been planning for so long that he created an ideal image in his mind of how everything should be. But when he actually reached his destination, things were a little bit different. He had imagined there would be perfect weather and perfect people around him all the time. And there were times where he got that requirement, but he also experienced traffic jams, crowded streets, and changing weather conditions. Instead of enjoying and making the most of each day, he kept waiting for his ideal holiday to begin. And before he knew it, the vacation was over, and he felt like he never had one. The lesson I learned from this is that every day is unique, so enjoy it for what it is. When an opportunity presents itself, don't wait for the situation to be exactly right. Just live in the moment and turn an ordinary day into the best memory of your life. Often we plan big dreams for ourselves, but somewhere in our plans we forget the importance of managing our mind and our life. If you want to be free, you better be yourself. And in order for you to be yourself, you better know yourself. This includes knowing all aspects of your personality, the things that excite you as well as the things that may frustrate you. Knowing yourself deeply can help you understand why certain things trigger you and what you can do to rise above challenges. With this powerful awareness, you can design your life strategy that can help you live a fuller life. There are several key areas of life that people usually think about, so in order to understand things clearly, I sorted these topics into concise categories, such as managing your health, your money, and your happiness. Most of you may know these things already, but sometimes it's helpful to have a refreshing reminder. While there's no concrete formula to success, there are definitely some consistent patterns of highly successful individuals that we can all learn from. Let's start off with your body. Take a look at your daily rituals. These can tell you a lot about yourself, more than you think. Rituals are the habits that you practice consistently, and these usually contribute to your overall health. So, for example, what's your morning routine? Do you wake up and stretch your body, or do you immediately rush out to work without any breakfast? The choices you make can have a long-term impact on your body, so be smart and give proper attention to your health. One simple thing we can all do is to breathe fully. So many people breathe irregularly without realizing it, but just notice the difference in your breathing pattern when you're calm versus when you're stressed. And just remember that how you breathe can have an impact on your health. Breathing in helps deliver oxygen to the cells of your body, and breathing out rids your body of waste such as carbon dioxide. So when you breathe shallow, just think of how little oxygen your cells are getting and how little waste you are expelling. On the other hand, when you breathe fully, you give your body a full intake of oxygenated air. So adopt a breathing pattern that relaxes and energizes you. In fact, let's take a deep breath right now before moving forward. Okay, now that we're oxygen-rich, think about your physical activities. If you want to feel more energetic, then consider exercising regularly. Exercise can help strengthen your muscles and build your endurance. There are so many different types of physical activities. You can play sports, work out at the gym, dance, do yoga, or even go for a walk. These are great ways to improve your blood circulation and energize your body. Just be sure to warm up and stretch before any exercise to prevent injury. In terms of your diet, I'm sure you all know about the importance of drinking plenty of water, eating right, and avoiding unhealthy foods as much as possible. But how much importance do you give to your sleep? A good night's sleep can promote good emotional health as well as help you feel energized and refreshed. But with so many distractions, some people have a hard time relaxing their mind at the end of the day. So in order to sleep better, do something relaxing such as reading a book, meditating, or listening to soothing music before your bedtime. and be sure to avoid large meals just before you go to bed. You can also train your mind to sleep on regular cycles by sleeping around the same time each night and waking up at the same time every morning. These are a few things that can really help your body and your overall well-being. As you begin to live more consciously each day, you'll become more aware of how you breathe, how you think, and how you move. Think of your body as an energy field, and your goal is to keep that energy well balanced. Have you ever seen the posture of someone who's depressed? Are they upbeat and dancing, or down and moving slowly? There's a certain demeanor you create when you're feeling happy or unhappy, and how you think and behave can actually impact your body. For example, thinking positively can trigger the release of the chemical signals called neuropeptides, which can help fight stress and support your immune system. And laughing can increase endorphins, which are the brain chemicals that make you feel good. In this way, how you think and move creates your biochemistry. So go ahead and have a good hearty laugh. Change the way you think and move, and dance if you have to. Do anything good that can help you get out of a negative state of mind, because your everyday thoughts and actions are designing your body and your life. Everyone should create something to look forward to, whether it's to build an extraordinary life or simply enjoy and maximize each day to its fullest. Remember, you can't get to an ideal life from a negative state of mind. So first, learn to discipline your mind. Write down your ambitions, read books, attend seminars, or join community groups that feature your interest. Be proactive by working towards your goals. Often, people make the task of reaching their goals so complicated in their head that they never pursue their dreams. However, what I've observed is that even the most successful and joyful people reach their goals simply by doing something towards them on a regular basis. It's really that simple. In fact, you do many things consistently yourself. Think about it. You brush your teeth regularly, you eat your meals every day, and you do many such things that can only be beneficial if you do them regularly. Your goals are quite similar. Do something towards them on a regular basis, and things will start to take shape. You just have to break your objectives into easily manageable steps that you can integrate into your routine. Again, the key is consistency. It's the regular habits that contribute to the great changes in your life. So let's move on to money, everyone's favorite topic. Most experts agree that you must observe your spending habits so that you spend less than what you earn. This can help you pay off your debts sooner, especially those with high interest rates. And it can also help you save money so that you can invest in the things that you really believe in. Now, what you invest in is really a personal decision, so I encourage you to properly research various types of investments in order to make a well-informed decision. Be sure to go through multiple credible sources and talk to reliable and experienced individuals, including those who you may know personally. When you're first starting out, setting a financial goal can help you stay motivated. So think of a goal that excites you, something that you can work towards. It could be a savings goal, or a real estate goal, or really anything you want it to be. On top of that, if you want to reach your goals sooner, then simply monitor your current expenses. One great way to keep track of your expenses is to create a personal monthly budget for at least 3 consecutive months. This can really help you see how and where you spend your money. In fact, you might be surprised to realize how much of your hard-earned income goes into things that you don't really need. Use this knowledge to improve your spending habits and design a plan that earns you money at the end of every month. Today, there are many loyalty programs available. New apps, offers, and deals are always coming up. You just have to make the effort to research them, or even ask a salesperson about upcoming promotions. Look at it this way. If you're going to be spending your money, you might as well get rewarded for it, right? So take advantage of such opportunities. Now, some people confuse money with wealth. Money is a great tool that can help you purchase many things in the world. But wealth is really about living in a state of abundance, where you feel grateful for everything that you have. When you approach money with an abundant state of mind, you'll be able to think more clearly about money and what it means to you in your life, instead of letting money control your life. You know, Life is not about being stressed, but more about taking in the joy of being a human being on this magnificent earth. You have to learn to detach yourself from life's everyday challenges, otherwise you simply won't be able to enjoy your life. In this way, disciplining your mind truly is an art. When was the last time you genuinely relaxed? I mean, when you really made quality time for your mind, body, and spirit. There's a well-known saying that while we're so busy teaching our kids about life, our children teach us what life is all about. It's about being free and living in the moment. It's about laughing wholeheartedly without feeling embarrassed. It's about finding adventure and happiness in the simplest things. One of the biggest mistakes that people make when they're depressed is to think that they're alone. But you are never alone. There are many people who are going through the same things that you're going through. Think about those people. How can you use your similar experiences and your knowledge to make a difference in their lives? Snap out of depressing thoughts that make you feel isolated, and instead, focus on how you can use your life to help others. The very fact that you're alive is reason enough that you were put on this earth for a purpose. Make a difference in your own capacity. Show the world new ways of doing things. Be a trailblazer, a trendsetter, and unleash your inner genius. Have you ever wondered how a flock of birds can fly together in perfect coordination without talking to each other? Or how schools of fish can rapidly change direction in perfect sequence without colliding? There's a harmonizing force in our universe that maintains the natural flow of life, and you can be in tune with that energy field when you think freely without limiting beliefs and act graciously with a powerful good intention. As you move ahead in life, learn to trust the energy of the universe, because without any faith, sometimes people can become control freaks, meaning that they want to control everything around them in order to feel good. But in doing so, you stop trusting life and everyone around you. And as life expands, so do the number of things to control. And eventually, your world can collapse because there simply aren't enough of you to control everything all the time. We may think we control everything, but think about it. We didn't control anything at the time we were born. And yet, everything in this universe worked together to bring you into your life. You may call it grace, God, or the universe, but there's an energy field greater than all of us that orchestrates the perfect synchronicity in our lives. So when you think you control everyone, you're actually disrespecting divine intelligence by ignoring all the efforts and energies that are working with you. You see, there are so many nuts and bolts that work together to bring you your life experiences. So it's only when you drop the attitude of being against the world that you begin to realize that we are all connected, and in fact, co-creating the world together. In other words, it's in your best interest to be part of the global family instead of dominating it. Think about this. When you go to the grocery store and buy vegetables, you may think you simply went out and bought some food. But you may not be thinking about the transportation that transported the food the night before, the factory that delivered it, and the farmers who planted the seeds months in advance. All these elements that are beyond your immediate control work together to bring you that simple experience of buying vegetables. So consider letting go of always controlling everything around you. It's just a false illusion anyway that just keeps you restless, and instead embrace a responsible attitude of camaraderie, in which you genuinely work together with people, watch out for others, and experience true loyalty in return. I think it's time to ditch the self-centered mindset anyway. It's such an ancient way of thinking, back when everyone only thought about themselves and people feared each other across the globe. But we know better today. Our world is stronger when we have good international relations, and our economy can offer greater variety with global trade and business. We've learned that what happens in one part of the world does affect the other, and at this point, we'd be silly not to see how we are all globally connected. Of course, we can't really blame our ancestors for having a limited point of view, because they didn't have so many opportunities to travel and learn about different cultures firsthand the way we can today. But we have no excuse. If we are still thinking with that ancient mindset, then maybe we belong in the past. To move forward in modern times, we must be part of the global family and help build a world of synergy and solidarity. I want you to take a moment and visualize your ideal life. Where do you see yourself? Who are the people you're meeting? And what places are you visiting? Think of new friends and new experiences. Ask yourself, what's a life worth living, and what does that look like to you? See yourself living that magnificent life beyond your wildest expectations. My friends, never forget the magic of life, because that is the feeling that makes you great. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Be sure to subscribe, comment, and give us a thumbs up. Now go out there and achieve your dreams. And as always, live your highest potential.